involved. It's a distraction, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's a shame because, in my opinion, he's one of their best players. He creates. He's really good, but yeah, something is
evidence. I think there's hard evidence that that he doesn't quite equip himself.
Good evening, Jake. Good evening, everybody. It's quite interesting here tonight, with a few of them playing for places maybe in the Premier. Reason to do well. He's a Spurs academy product who arrived in par anyway. A while back, didn't you too? So what are you looking for tonight, Karen?
Good evening, Ian. Well, tonight I'm looking tonight where they're against defensive low block teams. You want someone to be creative and open you up, and he's not even made the squad tonight again. It raises questions.
Duarte to cut this one back. What a few Brazilians around. That's cut back. And a great chance there for them to take the lead, with Almeida turning on it and not getting anything. Hasn't played a minute in the Premier League so far. His team at the moment at right back. He's on the bench tonight. Who's made a good run down the right-hand side. Cuts this back again. And surely this time, yes, they do have the lead. Marcus Edwards, the former Spurs academy player. What a story that is. Vitoriia have scored for the first time in the group, and Arsenal are stunned. Well, they can't say they hadn't been warned already.
They had the earlier chance, they got away with it, but they didn't get away with it this time.
Now then, Lacazette with an early chance here to bite back. Arsenal look all over the place early on here, frankly. Edwards is in place again. Almeida probably took the roaring trade today. Cut back by Elan. Holding.
Henan can lay it square. Where's it heading up? It was completely mishit. Full of threat of Vitoriia. To the near post, it's easily cleared. It was a poor Tierney here. Got Torreira to try and beat as well. He did squeeze a half cross through the... Martinelli has continued his run. That's a nice turn. Smith Rowe. Really well covered by Edmund Tapsoba to make the block. Driven in towards Holding. Quite find Lacazette with it. Trouble Smith Rowe for Arsenal, finding Lacazette. Edwards forward into Andre Almeida. It's nicely worked. Cut out by Tierney and given away rather carelessly. Maitland-Niles here for Arsenal. It's going to be a goal kick to the threat. Has come from the Portuguese side. Anna now with the cross, which is very dangerous, and Edwards was almost in again. Now the Smith Rowe, the Nigerian. Quite such a good ball though, intended for Davut, that Aubameyang wouldn't be needed. They might be revising that opinion if it's still this scoreline in half. Earrings with him. Davidson brings it down, and he's beaten Bayer in there, and that's a free kick. Might even be a yellow card here for him. Being marked by tiny little Lucas Torreira. The drop ball, it felt nicely worked to Hector Bellerin. Maitland-Niles was free in the middle, put behind by Agu for the corner. Taken by Lucas Torreira to the near post. They're not going to get it. Kieran Tierney here with the ball in, headed on and in. Arsenal level. Martinelli gets the goal. The young 18-year-old heads home. Quite some impact he's made in this. By that goal, Willock, Smith Rowe, deflected, just wide. Corner. Flying after the goal. Maitland-Niles kept the ball in play. Andre Almeida is pulled back by Skodran Mustafi. That will be a yellow card for Arsenal. Tapsoba here as Davidson strides on and hits the post. Bruno Duarte scores! Great finish! They're back in front! Can you believe it? Vitoriia are back in front, and Arsenal, the architects of their own downfall here, having just got themselves back in the game. Soil, but there's a long way to go. Smith Rowe, Martinelli wide. Clipped up to Martinelli, Maitland-Niles here. Edwards inside, oh! Here's Lacazette. In goes the corner kick. Headed down. A little over 10 minutes to play. It's superb from Nicolas Pepe. It's 2-2. The substitute strikes. And Arsenal again. Irrepressible, that is not far away from David. Now Matteo Guendouzi with a weaving run. It's a free kick to Arsenal, which might give Arsenal the chance to win. It will. It's in! This could be the night that Nicolas Pepe announces himself as an Arsenal player. Two outstanding left-footed free kicks. Arsenal do not deserve it, but it looks like they've snatched the win. Tierney. There's any foul there. Emile Smith-Rowe here for Arsenal. Finding Lucas Torreira. Still might be in here. Martinelli, good block. Edmund Tapsoba did enough for Vitoriia. Hector Bellerin, he reached it. And Tapsoba putting it behind. In towards Mustafi, that's not far wide. Marcus Edwards arriving inside the penalty area. Toha, clever clear. Victor Garcia with the cross and the downward header from Toha is straight at Emiliano Martinez. On a good feet. Tierney for Arsenal. Smith Rowe wide, should have scored. Really should have scored. But this has found Tierney. Lacazette is in the middle. Tierney couldn't quite find it. Blocked by Guendouzi, it's a corner. Still look the more likely side to score, Vitoriia, as that corner kick gave Guendouzi and Lacazette unnecessarily getting themselves involved. Offside. Nobody. Guendouzi. That's deflected, it's a corner. It was hit by Andre Almeida and flicked off Rob. Just ever European results we're watching here as the corner comes in, is cleared away by Hector. Andre Almeida has played very well. Edwards' delivery wasn't the best, to be fair. Changed people's expectations, Vitoriia Gimaraes, with their performance in the first 65 minutes here. That's a push by Martinelli I've had in the game. That was the goal from Martinelli. Danny Ceballos looking for Lacazette, very well covered. Mikel Agu got himself. Ceballos wriggling through, he's done well. Lacazette. Ball had gone out of play, that's what Vitoriia with Marcus Edwards again. Trying to get it through to Pohad, too close.
Who's made a good run down the right-hand side, cuts this back again, and surely this time, yes, they do have the lead. Marcus Edwards, the former Spurs Academy player. What a story that is. Vitoriia have scored for the first time in the group, and Arsenal are stunned. Well, they can't say they are, but only really from the fans. Tierney's ball in, and Arsenal are level. Martinelli can't stop scoring when he plays for Arsenal. He's living the dream, all right, the young Brazilian.
I think that's the first time we've seen T.
Davidson going alone and it's hit the post. Unlucky Duarte, 2-1 to the Portuguese. Splendidly taken by Bruno Duarte. Another turn up for the book.
Get your